my foundation slash skin base face makeup routine sort of thing, and I hope you guys enjoy it. This is actually the first time I've ever done a video like this about like my foundation routine. I decided to film this now because I am very happy with all the products that I'm using at the moment, and I feel like they work amazing for me right now. So yeah, I'm happy with my routine, so I'm going to share it with you guys. So without further ado, let's just jump right in. So the first thing that is an absolute must for me is moisturizer before any sort of application of foundation or concealer. I just find that the product glides on much more smoothly and it just looks a lot better. So the moisturizer that I use is the Nivea Soft, and I love this product so much. I have been repurchasing this for a while because it's just the best product that I have used so far. So I take a little bit of that on my finger like this, and I just sort of dab it on my cheeks and just anywhere that's prone to being dry. And I'm not wearing any face makeup at the moment, I'm just wearing eye makeup and like the rest of my makeup, but apart from my foundation obviously. So just slowly patting that in. I find that patting motion works the best because it actually makes your pores absorb the product rather than just caking it on. My current foundation that I use is actually a mix of two different ones. Because of my awkward skin tone at the moment, it's a very awkward phase. So the one that I use is the Healthy Mix by Bourjois. As you can tell, I've been loving this product a lot. It's so dirty. And the other one is actually a BB cream and not a foundation. And this is the Missha Perfect Cover BB cream, and it looks like this. It's a Korean brand of BB creams and just makeup in general, and I really like it. So all I do is I just do a little pump of both of these products onto the back of my hand like this, only a tiny smidge, just so I can mix it on my hand with the warmth of my fingers. And as you can tell, that's the foundation and that's the BB cream. They're much different shades, but after I mix them two with my finger just like this, I find that they're the perfect shade for my skin. Now you guys are going to think, what the hell is she doing? Concealer obviously goes on first, but I actually don't do it like that. I prefer doing a thin layer of foundation first and then apply concealer on afterwards. So I'm just taking the foundation and I'm using that as if I was using a concealer. So I'm just dabbing that lightly under my eyes and just any sort of imperfections. So I've got a few blemishes here. I've actually got a cat scratch on my cheek from my cat. Thanks, cat. So as you can see, I treat the foundation just as a concealer. I don't actually put it all over my face because I don't feel like I need that much coverage. So then I just use a foundation brush like this, and this is by Makeup For You. It's a very cheap brand, but it works. And all I do is sort of slide that underneath my eyes and blend it out. I use my finger sometimes as well, just because I find that the warmth of my finger blends in the foundation much better. I only basically use the brush to distribute the product evenly. Now for the rest of my face, like on my cheek or the upper lip or any sort of area, I recommend to do downward strokes because everyone has hair on their face, right? And if you just sort of do this motion or circular motions, you really underline the facial hair on your face. I find that just making downward strokes like this keeps the hair flat on your face and doesn't sort of exaggerate them. So that's the foundation done, and very rarely I sometimes go in with a concealer as well, just to go over my under eye circles. They are quite prominent because of my olive toned skin, and the one that I reach out for is the Yves Saint Laurent Touche Eclat, and I love this stuff so much. It's very good for the under eyes. So because we've already applied foundation and all that stuff, I'm only doing very little strokes underneath my eye like this, just to further get rid of the dark pigment from underneath. And then I usually will just literally go in with my finger just to blend it out. And as you can see, that really brightens the eyes even more. Now to set all this, I'm going to go in with a powder just to make sure nothing sweats off throughout the day. And what I reach for usually is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, but sometimes I do go in with the Powderflage by Benefit, which looks like this. It's such a cute little packaging. I don't often reach for this because it is quite high maintenance. I mean, it's very powder. That went all over my black jeans. This is what I mean. I don't usually reach for this because it is quite messy and I don't like that, but it does give a great effect if you don't mind the mess. So for the sake of this video, I am going to use this. I just tipped some into the lid and I'm taking a MAC brush. I'm not too sure which one this is because the label has rubbed off, but yeah. So I'm just taking that, tapping off the excess, and I'm just running that underneath my eyes, and I feel like this, especially on photos or camera, it gives a very flawless effect. It almost looks airbrushed because of this powder. It gives a very, very matte effect. It's got a pink sort of a colour to it, so I'm pretty sure that's great for your under eyes because it balances out the colour. So this is what the face looks like when it's set, and I think it looks great. I think it looks very matte, and that's exactly what I like to go for. Now, to give my face a little bit more shape and dimension, I usually reach for the Benefit Dallas. I have been using this quite a lot recently, and I've basically rediscovered this. It's a really great product. You can use this as a bronzer or even a blusher because of the universal colour. So I use the Real Techniques blush brush to use this because I find that the shape of the brush fits perfectly into this little container. So I'm going to go just a little bit above where my cheekbones start, just to lift them a little bit. So that does look kind of harsh on camera at the moment, but we are going to blend it out. And I also drag it underneath like this just to accentuate my jawline a little bit. So you can see now we get this like sharp edge slash corner, which I like personally. I don't know about you, but I'm also going to sort of contour the temples as well, just to give the face a little bit more of a bronze effect. It is summer and I like being tanned. I'm actually going on holiday soon, guys, so hopefully I get a tan, and do expect a video because I am going to be filming quite a bit and I will be filming a vlog when I go, so I hope you guys enjoy that and stay tuned for that. Oh, I haven't mentioned I'm going to Italy, by the way. I'm going to go to Rome, Venice and Lake Garda with Matt, and it's going to be great. I can't wait. Now for blush, I usually go for something warm toned, and I love anything that's like peachy or orange. I think that it looks very nice with my skin tone, and my favourite blush ever is the Sleek blush, and this is called Life's a Peach 922. I love this blush so much. It just looks gorgeous on pretty much any skin tone. I'm going to use the same brush that I used for my bronzer. I'm just going to dust off the bronzer a little bit to get rid of the product, and then I'm just going to swirl that around and then apply it to my cheekbone. This just gives a nice flush of like healthy colour to your face. And the last step is of course highlighter. I cannot go without highlighter. I am obsessed. And my favourite one recently has been the Christian Dior highlighter, and this is called Shimmer Powder in 002 Amber Diamond. I think that's what it's called. It looks like this. I have unfortunately broken the box and I've had this for a while. It's got this really small cool toned one here, and then the rest are more warm toned, but combined I think they are perfect. And I use this little fan brush, which is also by Makeup For You. I just swirl that around, combining all the shades, and then I pop that on my cheekbone on the highest point. I even take it down my nose a little bit as well, just to highlight the bridge of my nose and make my nose look taller. So that is my complete foundation routine slash skin base routine. I will link all the products that I've used in this video down below in the description. So I'm going to be gone for like a week or so I hope you guys can bear with that, and in advance I'm sorry that I won't be uploading much, but do expect a video as soon as I come back. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!